How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Metazoo video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today we're going to be opening up this guy. This is a brilliant Aura box. I did get two of these from the official Metazoo Patreon. They were offering products directly through the Patreon, but they're going to be looking for alternate means going forward, and this is one of the last things they did, so I managed to pick up my maximum allotted amount, which is just two. These are very interesting. It is notorious that the Kickstarter versions of Metazoo did not have, I said that weird, Metazoo, didn't have a lot of Aura cards in them. In fact, I've opened up 2 boxes of Kickstarter Metazoo, and I have not really been able to make a lot of decks from that. So this is there to remedy that situation. Also, it's very nice. I love these little deck box things. Oh, I wish Metazoo, like old Magic the Gathering, like tournament decks, you know, you'd get this, and it would have like maybe like 3 rares, 10 uncommons, and the rest are common and auras. Oh, that would be awesome. Metazoo, do that. That would be so cool. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks that's cool, but I think it would be super cool. But anyway, that's all aside. We're gonna open this up today, and we're also gonna check out a Metazoo Playmat. And here is my very first official Metazoo Playmat. I'm gonna unfurl it, and you can kind of see it's a big boy. It's a real big boy. So yeah, we're gonna showcase this on today's video. Yeah, let me know if you like the Metazoo content, and I will continue to do it. July 30th is the official street date for first edition Metazoo, and I know a couple stores like Deck Edge will be carrying it. So yeah, without further ado, let's open up that brilliant Aura box and check out this playmat and talk more about Metazoo. Alright, so here we have the Metazoo Cryptid Nation. This is the first edition 2-player playmat, and you can see here, maybe you can't see here, it's like not super zoomed in, the material is a little bit squishier. It's a little bit softer than your regular like Ultra Pro playmats or something like that. Still very nice. Still has good color quality. It just feels a little spongier, I would say. If you're used to, like I said, Ultra Pro playmats and maybe like Ink to Gaming playmats, it has a definitely a different feel to it. It feels lighter too. It's actually significantly lighter. So yeah. Here's a playmat. You have this side, and then there's the opposite side. Both of them have different images, and we'll show that off in future videos as we talk about Metazoo more, because this is going to be some good background for many of the Metazoo videos. But that's not the topic of today's video. The main topic are these brilliant Aura decks, I don't know what you want to call these. They're not really decks. One of them had the seal kind of split a little bit, and like I said, I got these directly from Metazoo. You know, bought them when they were available because I was part of their patron, well, still part of their Patreon, because I really like this game and I support this game. So yeah, we're gonna open up one of these today. We'll open up the one that's already slightly open, and we're gonna keep this nice one, this really nice one, sealed, and leave this, you know, for our collection, for our little budding Metazoo collection. For those of you who are curious, the first edition Metazoo was officially announced, and like a release date was officially announced. It was July 30th. July 30th, first edition Metazoo release day. And here you can see like the shrink wrap, the little Metazoo, little tiny cute Metazoo shrink wraps. And then here is the box. They also have the Metazoo like no, it's not stop tape, like the sticker. I'm gonna try to peel the sticker rather than cut it. All right, I couldn't get it open. I lied. We're just gonna get a box cutter here and cut it open. And while I was getting this box cutter, it also like kind of reminded me of something I thought about this playmat. I love how it's got this red border, just like how the Metazoo cards have a red border, which is kind of a nice touch, you know, kind of a nice touch there. I do want to be careful with these. You know, I like my card games. I'm not really an investor, so this kind of stuff I don't ever plan on selling. So it does not come shrink wrapped inside. Very interesting. Ooh, dude. So you do get a foil one. I guess it's right at the start. These foil ones, and as I say how I'm not an investor, these foil cards are going to be worth some money. Like the foil auras here. So here you can see the foil spirit aura. Oh, dude, I'm so glad I got the spirit aura too. Ghosts are some of my favorite cryptids, so I absolutely love that. And these foil auras are unique to this product, at least so far. So, yeah, I don't know if they ever plan on printing these anywhere else. They might. You know, they might. They have not said that they're only exclusive to these. But, yeah, this is sweet. And you can kind of see, like, the face on the background. Oh, that's really cool. And then we're just gonna kind of flip through these. You should have 10 of each. And these are all of your auras for Metazoo. And it starts with the spirit aura. So it looks like, or maybe ends with the spirit aura. I'm not sure if these are in any set pattern, but still very, very sweet. The fact that you have 10 of each of these is really good. It basically makes it so you can build decks if you bought a Kickstarter version of Metazoo. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me grab some of my aura cards and we'll compare them to these, because this one doesn't have like a Kickstarter logo or anything on it, so we're gonna compare them. It looks like they're in their own special set. Oh, that's really cool. Yo, that's interesting. Let me take a look. I'm gonna go grab some Metazoo cards. Okay, so I just actually went and got just all of my Metazoo cards that I have. So we're gonna set these aside. These are all like my rare fancy cards. If you haven't looked at those box openings, spoilers, we did end up pulling a Mothman, and you know, we got some other really nice stuff in there, but check out those other videos if you'd like to see this stuff opened. Today, that's not the topic of today's video. The topic of today's video is we're gonna find some aura cards. So here we have, I've sorted them all out, right? According to rarity and type and cards. So let's see, here we have this stack of like antidotes. Like I said, I've sorted all my Metazoo cards because, you know, not only am I a collector, I am a player of these games. And so let's pull out all of the aura. You saw me open these up in my Metazoo box opening videos. And once again, if you haven't, I recommend checking those out. These are not aura, these are terrain cards. So these are not included in the aura box, nor are they foil or anything. Getting a full one of those would be really sweet. All right, so we'll cap this off and move this elsewhere. I should probably get an official, like a nice box to store my my freaking Kickstarter Metazoo cards, but you know, I had an extra like Pro Mold magnetic thing just lying around. And I'm like, it looks nice just kind of sitting here. That's actually been on my table here for a while. So these are original Metazoo Kickstarter edition auras, right? So let's pull up, by the way, this is how many I pulled. This is how many I pulled in 2 booster boxes. And you can see some of them we pulled a good chunk, and some of them we pulled, you know, 2. So yeah, or one even. So let's find, you know, let's find the spirit aura, right? And we'll compare the 2. So here we have this one. That's the foil spirit aura. 10 out of 10, has the name down there. It says 2021 Metazoo Games LLC, Victor Larson, 10 out of 10. So this is the one that I just opened up in the Brilliant Aura box. This one is the Kickstarter edition. It says 2020 Metazoo Games LLC, Victor Larson, 139 out of 159. It also has a Kickstarter logo. Also, it looks like they've kind of changed the Metazoo, like the typing down here. So let's get one that's a little bit clearer, right? Let's get, what's a really cool looking one? The Frost Aura. Womp womp. Ooh, Dark Aura. Oh, that's way easier to see because it's white on black. Okay, we'll look at the Dark Aura, right? So that's the Dark Aura, and then I'll find one of the very few Dark Aura that I have here. And once again, we will compare and or contrast the 2. The backs of the cards should be absolutely identical. Copyright Metazoo Games LLC. Get this better on screen. Yep, they should be identical. For here, you know, cards are identical except for down here. So you can kind of see how they've moved stuff around, and you can kind of see how the logos have changed a little bit, right? This one says first edition on it, like it says first edition and Kickstarter. This one doesn't say first edition. It just says 2021 Metazoo Games LLC, Victor Larson. So that makes me think that these might not be a super limited thing. Metazoo Games, if you are watching, Is this a super limited thing, or is it like a first edition kind of deal? I'm very curious. Or is it going to be very like super widely available? That I don't know. I do not have the answers to that, but I do know that the folks at Metazoo do occasionally watch these videos, and so there may be an answer to them in the comments down below. So yeah, that's what this is. Just a good way to play with your Metazoo. And if you're watching this video and you're like, what the hell is Metazoo? What is all this crap? Metazoo is a really fun and goofy game about cryptids. You know, your Mothman, your Jersey Devils. This is a unique character to the game, Sam Sinclair, but you have this guy, Tizheruk, one of my favorites. You got your Babe, the Blue Ox, Beast of Busco. These are all United States cryptids. Even, you know, your Fresno Nightcrawlers, and you also have some, this card's really sweet by the way, Growth, Hodag. I know people like your Hodags, but of course you got your Bigfoot and your Bigfoot and another Bigfoot. I pulled a lot of big feet. I know a lot of folks really like the Metal Man of Alabama. I love the Piazza Bird, dude. Look at this freaking Piazza Bird. Anyway, this game is sweet, and if you're into this kind of stuff, I would highly recommend checking it out. Like I said, July 30th. July 30th is when they will be having first edition Metazoo official release, and I will also say that the folks at Metazoo Games are committed to fighting scalpers. And you know, if they see stores scalping their product, they will stop selling to them. This stuff is kind of really important to them. So I don't know if that stance has changed at all ever since like Alpha Investments started partnering with them, but it's what I heard, and I really stand by that. So I really like Metazoo. I like the direction that it's going. I think it's fun. It's goofy. It's obviously not something like the Flesh and Blood that I normally cover on here. You know, it's way more like, I don't want to say cutesy, but you know, you can see how it is. You know, it's not Flesh and Blood, but I still really like it. And the company really wants people to have affordable cards. That was like the whole purpose of Metazoo, for people to have affordable cards, and things kind of exploded and have got crazy since then, and things have gotten like really expensive. But like I said, they're committed to people having affordable cards and playing their game for cheap, which is why they made it. You know, they wanted to combat all of like the really expensive pricing in Pokemon. So yeah, check that out with first edition. I know some stores are going to be carrying it. Deck Edge, friend of the channel, Deck Edge will be carrying it. I personally got some orders in at Game Castle as well. I know Deck Edge will be offering boxes at very, very, very good pricing. So I would highly recommend checking out Deck Edge, and if you do, tell them I sent you there. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today's video, opening up this Brilliant Aura box. Like I said, I'm just gonna keep this one sealed. Even if it's like not a limited thing, even if it's not a limited thing, I like it, man. I like it, and we're gonna end with Aura is used to dominate your opponent casters. Once considered rare, recent metazoologist discoveries have revealed new and plentiful sources. I love how that's like a that's like a dig at like the Aura being pretty rare in the booster packs. Anyway, we're gonna leave it with that. This was a really fun opening. I always have a fun time with Metazoo, and yeah, if you like Metazoo, if you'd like to see more Metazoo content, continue to comment down below. Let me know. The more people who watch this, the more comments and likes that we get, the more incentive I have to make more Metazoo stuff. But I'll be honest, man, I'm gonna make some more Metazoo stuff anyway, because frankly, I really like the game. So have a good one all, and I will see you next time for some more card game content. See you later.